Ever wondered whether nature has a sense of humor? Well, consider the platypus. This creature is a bundle of paradoxes, an enigma wrapped in a riddle, if you will. The platypus is a mammal, but not just any mammal, it's one of the few mammals that lay eggs. Yes, you heard right, eggs, but the paradox doesn't stop there. Take a look at its face. Does it remind you of a certain feathered friend? If you're thinking duck, you're spot on. The platypus sports a duck-like bill that's actually a super-sensitive organ, helping them navigate their aquatic world. Now hold on to your hats, because this is where it gets really wild. The male platypus has venomous spurs. Venomous. Like a rattlesnake or a scorpion. In the mammal world, that's pretty rare. Makes you wonder if Mother Nature was pulling an all-nighter when she created this fascinating creature, doesn't it? Egg-laying mammals or monotremes are a rarity, and our friend the platypus belongs to this exclusive club. Let's delve into this. The platypus, alongside its cousin the echidna, are the only mammals known to lay eggs. That's right, eggs. Not the kind you'd scramble for breakfast, mind you, but tiny, leathery eggs. Most mammals give live birth, but the platypus prefers to keep things old school, like really old school. We're talking dinosaur-era, prehistoric, before-the-wheel old school. So, why is this so unique? Well, besides the fact that it's a mammal laying eggs, which is pretty astounding in itself, the platypus also incubates these eggs in a rather special way. The mother platypus will curl her body around the eggs, keeping them warm and safe. It's a bit like a biological sleeping bag, if you will. And here's a fun fact. These eggs will hatch in about 10 days. And the little platypuses, called puggles, yes, puggles, because apparently nature also has a sense of humor, will feed on their mother's milk. But unlike other mammals, the platypus mom doesn't have teats. Instead, she secretes milk through patches of skin to feed her young. You know, with all this talk of eggs, it's easy to see how the platypus could be the perfect Easter mascot. Move over bunnies. There's a new egg layer in town. So, the Easter bunny might just have to step aside for the Easter platypus. Ever looked at a duck and thought, I wish I could see that on a mammal? Well, your bizarre wish is the platypus's command. This unique creature sports a bill that's not just for show. Unlike the duck's bill, which is more of a multi-purpose tool for feeding and grooming, the platypus uses its bill in a more sophisticated manner. This bill, more akin to a sensory organ than a simple feeding tool, is soft and covered with skin. It's loaded with cells that give the platypus a sixth sense, allowing it to detect electric fields produced by all living things. It's like the platypus has built-in night vision goggles and a metal detector all in one. When a platypus dives underwater, it closes its eyes, ears, and nose. It's the bill that does the heavy lifting, helping it hunt and navigate in the murky depths. So it's a duck, a shark, and a mammal all rolled into one. Talk about a triple threat. If the platypus's eccentricities haven't impressed you yet, wait till you hear about its venomous secret weapon. Now, it's not every day you hear about a creature that's part duck, part beaver, and part superhero. That's right, folks. The male platypus packs a punch that could put any comic book hero to shame. Tucked away on its hind legs, the male platypus sports a pair of venomous spurs. These aren't just for show, mind you. When it's time for some platypus fisticuffs during the breeding season, these spurs come into play. Imagine it like a boxing match, but instead of gloves, they're wearing venomous daggers. Talk about a high-stakes game. Now, if you're thinking of cozying up to a platypus, you might want to reconsider. While the venom isn't fatal to humans, it can cause severe pain. And when we say severe, we mean drop to your knees and beg for mercy, kind of severe. The pain is said to be so intense that it can't be relieved by regular painkillers. That's one way to make sure you're remembered, isn't it? So the next time you're flipping through a comic book, think of our little platypus friend. It might not have the flashiest costume or the catchiest name, but it's got a venomous kick that would make any supervillain think twice. Who needs Spider-Man when you've got a platypus? Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned about this fascinating creature, the platypus. No, it's not a beaver who had a romantic encounter with a duck, nor is it a result of a mad scientist's experiment. It's a real deal, a living paradox of the animal kingdom. Remember, platypuses are mammals, but they break the mammalian mold by laying eggs. They're like the rebels of the mammal world, refusing to follow the crowd. They looked at live birth and said, no thanks, we're good with eggs. Then we have their unique looks. Sporting a duck's bill, a beaver's tail, and webbed feet, platypuses look like they've been assembled from spare parts of other animals. But don't be fooled. This odd combination serves them well in their aquatic environment. We've also learned that platypuses have a secret weapon, venomous spurs on their hind legs. Now that's a kick you don't want to mess with. While it's not fatal to humans, it can cause severe pain. So if you ever meet a platypus, it's probably best to keep your distance. But it's not all danger and drama with these critters. They also have a soft side, quite literally. Platypuses are covered in a thick layer of fur that keeps them warm in cold water. It's like wearing a cozy onesie all the time. How comfy is that? And let's not forget their electroreception superpower. They can detect electrical signals from the heartbeats of their prey, which is pretty cool. It's like they're part superhero, part animal, and all kinds of awesome. So, there you have it, the platypus, an egg-laying, venom-kicking, electro-sensing, duck-billed marvel of nature. It's a creature that defies norms and breaks all the rules, proving that being different is not only okay, but can be downright extraordinary. So the next time someone says you're strange, just say, "Thank you, I'm as unique as a platypus."